What if one of the world's largest countries isn't as stable as it looks? Not the land, not the people, but the system, the structure that has shaped its power for centuries. For decades, Russia has been seen as a global giant, stretching across 11 time zones, rich in resources and central to world politics. But beneath that image, there are complex economic and historical pressures that are becoming harder to ignore. And today, analysts around the world are starting to ask a serious question. Is Russia entering a period of long-term transformation? To understand this, we have to go back in history. In the 16th century, under rulers like Ivan IV of Russia, Moscow began expanding beyond its original borders. The conquest of Kazan in 1552 marked a major turning point. It brought new territories, new populations, and new resources under Moscow's control. Over time, this expansion continued, east into Siberia, south toward the Caucasus, and beyond. What emerged wasn't just a nation-state in the modern sense, but a vast, multi-ethnic federation with dozens of different identities. Today, Russia officially recognizes nearly 200 ethnic groups. Regions like Tatarstan, Sakha, and Dagestan each have their own languages, cultures, and histories. Now let's talk about economics. Take the Sakha Republic, also known as Yakutia. It is one of the largest regions in the world and a major source of natural resources, including diamonds, gold, and other minerals. In fact, Russia is among the world's leading producers of diamonds, with companies like Alrosa playing a major role globally. But like many resource-rich regions, development challenges remain. Infrastructure gaps, harsh climate conditions, and distance from central markets all impact local living standards. At the same time, much of the revenue from natural resources is managed at the federal level. This has created ongoing debates inside Russia about how wealth is distributed between central and regional governments. This pattern isn't unique to one region. Oil and gas-producing areas, such as Tyumen and Yamal are critical to Russia's economy. Russia is one of the world's largest energy exporters, and these regions are central to that position. However, economic pressures have increased in recent years. Sanctions, global market shifts, and high government spending, especially related to defense, have placed strain on public finances. According to economic data, Russia's defense budget has grown significantly, while other sectors face tighter conditions. Inflation, interest rates, and workforce shortages have also become key concerns. Another important factor is demographics and migration. Since 2022, a noticeable number of skilled workers, particularly in technology and science, have left the country. This brain drain can affect long-term innovation and economic growth. At the same time, businesses in Russia have reported labor shortages in multiple sectors. So what does all of this mean? It doesn't necessarily mean collapse, but it does suggest that Russia is facing a period of economic and structural adjustment. History shows that large political systems, from the British Empire